Hello and welcome back to my channel where we explore all things related to a healthy lifestyle. In today's video we're going to dive into fascinating world of the Persian cuisine, its rich history which formed over 1,000 years. And also we look at the delightful recipe for a spinach and plum stew. Then let's get started. Before we start the cooking, I would like to take a moment to appreciate the significance of the Persian cuisine. Persian cuisine has been influenced by many cuisine around the region, such as Azerbaijan, Georgia, Armenia, southern part of the Russia, Turkey, Greece, Syria, Lebanon, Central Asia, which is all of them has some influence in Persian cuisine, and Persian cuisine also influenced those the food of those regions as well. Persian cuisine had also significant impact in Pakistani and Indian cuisine as well, especially during the Mongolian Empire. A typical Persian main food are a delightful fusion of rice, meat, vegetable and nuts, which often enhance with adding some herbs and fruit such as pomegranate, prunes, plums, apricots, raisins and quince. The spices used for those dishes, there are saffron, cardamom, dry lime, cinnamon, turmeric, pepper, sumac, coriander and rose petal, which those spices gave depth and complexity to Persian cuisine. It is noteworthy to realize now that Persian food now spread its wing all around the world, especially in US and Canada and Europe, Australia and New Zealand. Therefore, let's get into the kitchen and prepare first delightful Persian food. Alright, now let's start to preparing a rice or polo. We wash the rice first with the cold water, and then we soak it in the water for a couple of hours. And then when the rice kind of turn white, and as you can see they leach some starch, we start to get rid of this water. Meanwhile, we boil some water in the pot, and with 1 or 2 spoons of salt, we add the rice to the boiled water and let it boil for a few minutes, and we keep watching how the rice is cooked. When the rice starts to lengthen its length, and it's actually start to change in the color to much whiter color, such as this, as you can see, and actually the volume of the rice also increased, therefore they absorb a lot of water. In that point in Iran, we actually we drain the rice, and when rice is basically is drained, we wash it with the cold water and then add it back to the pot. Sometimes, as you can see in this picture or in this video, we add flatbread under the rice, which make it kind of crispy bottom of which is they call it tadig. Add a bit of salt, a bit of oil in top of the rice, and then we add a bit of water, about maybe 200 ml of the water, which when this water make the rice kind of steams, which make it more soft and fluffy. Then after basically between one hour, we add some water saffron, and we put the lid back for another 10 minutes, and our rice gonna be nice and ready. All right, let's start now cooking the spinach and plum stew. First of all, we warm in the pot and add some olive oil to the pot, and then add some salt to the pot, about 1 tablespoon. We already chopped 2 brown onion and we add it to the pot and start to stirring the onion until become kind of transparent, and as you can see in this video. Then we add 2 tablespoons of the turmeric to the onion, and followed by 1 tablespoon of the black pepper. Black pepper helps to release more goodness of turmeric and allow us our body to absorb those antioxidant ingredient of the turmeric better absorbed by our body. Then by mixing those mixture a bit, and we already chopped some breast chicken. You can use different type of meat, for example lamb or beef, and if you are vegetarian you can add mushrooms or jackfruit, and then you start to saute your meat. In our case is breast chicken, and we keep mixing that ingredient together up to all of the breast become a golden color, as you will see in this video a bit later, such as this. Then we washed and chopped some spinach, freshly chopped spinach. If you don't have fresh spinach, you can use the frozen one as well, but we lucky have fresh spinach, and start to also frying the spinach with the mixture as well. As you start to frying the spinach, the volume of the spinach reduce significantly and start to releasing some water as well. When the spinach become nice and soft, then we grinded some coriander seed, and we will add 1 tablespoon of the coriander seed to having a bit nicer aroma and exotic taste to the mix as well. In this point, then we add about half a liter of boiled water to start to our meat cooked quite nicely, and our spinach become a bit nicer and softer as well. If you're using vegetable instead of meat, possibly you need less water and less cooking time. It usually takes around half an hour. And for chicken, I add now some golden plum, which is actually my wife add to the mix. I pre-soak them. Is about 400 grams of plums. This is, you can get this type of the plums from Persian or Middle Eastern shop in most of the country around the world these days. And you cook it for another 20 minutes. Towards the end, we might add some saffron. Here you have it, a delicious healthy Persian meal, combining the flavor of the spinach, herbs, plums and meat, and fragrant rice. I hope you enjoyed this journey to the Persian cuisine, and if you find this video useful, please don't forget to like and share and subscribe to receiving more healthy cooking adventure in my channel. Thank you for joining me on path to a healthier lifestyle through the food. Until next time, stay happy and stay healthy. Thank you.